Hello, this is the start of a series that we are going to be doing on the channel, going through all of the realms in Rolling Realms, between all the packs and the base games. We are going to be starting with Rolling Realms Redux. It is the newest one. We have the 12 cards that are with this set, and we are going to be going through them in alphabetical order. There will be timestamps down below if you're looking for a specific card. Alright, let's get to it. Atiwa. Use the number to either outline any matching terrain card and gain the benefits, or circle up to number of bats on outlined terrain cards. Then, if possible, mark 3 circled, unmarked bats to gain pumpkin or hearts. So what that means is we'll use this 3 as an example. So there are 2 possibilities. I can use that 3 to outline one of these cards. So I could say, you know what, let's outline this card. So if I outline this card, I would fill in one of my stars as complete. I would also get a pumpkin that fell on my resource card. The other option is, if I didn't do this, I could instead use that 3 to circle bat 1, bat 2, bat 3. Then, after I do that, if I so choose, I'm going to find any circled, unmarked bats. So I have these 3 right here. I can then mark them off and then gain either a pumpkin or a heart that I'll put on my resource sheet. You will get stars based on these cards being outlined. You're going to score 1 if you circled all of the bats. There, 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 and there. And you'll also get 2 stars if you also mark them all. So if it looked like this, then I would have 2 from them all being marked and 1. I'll obviously also do it this way. I'd basically be getting all 6 stars because you can only circle bats when the cards are outlined. So that was Atiwa. We have moved on to Dog Park. Walk 1 dog at a time from left to right until complete. Use a number to move up to that number of steps rightward. Outline the tennis ball or bone where you stop and gain a resource if any. So in this instance, let's use a 5. So you can choose which dog you want. However, you can only walk 1 dog at a time. So when you start walking a dog, you need to finish it before you select another dog. So let's say we're going to go with this dog right here. We can go up to 5. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We can stop, or we can go to 5. Well, let's say we go 1, 2, 3. We'd circle the tennis ball, and we would get a heart. Then on the next turn, if we got, say, a 6, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're almost there. Let's go ahead and just move the full 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the following turn, we can just get the dog home. Once the dog gets home, we are going to cross off the dog and look down here. And we're going to look at the row. How many tennis balls did we circle? We circled 2. So that's this one. So we would get 1 star. The next turn, if I want to activate Dog Park again with a 3, I now can choose any free dog that's available. Again, moving them over, and then dependent on how many tennis balls we have circled, getting that many stars. You can never have more than 6. That is Dog Park. Flamecraft. Assign any number to enchant, which is outline any resource circle, or write a number to gather in a matching shop. You gain that shop's outlined, unmarked resources, then mark them, and then activate the shop ability. So there's 2 different things. We'll start with the enchant. Enchant can use any number. The number doesn't matter. When you use it to activate this, you'll just choose a resource to circle like so. Next, the other one is gather. So say we rolled a 4. You're going to look at these icons down here. This is 2, 3, and 4, 3, 4, and 5, 5, and 6. So 1 cannot be used to gather. You're going to choose the shop you want to gather in. So we'll say we're going to gather up in this one. So we're going to write a 4 in here. We then are going to gather, so we are going to get a heart. We're going to mark it off, put it on our resource tractor, and then we're going to trigger this ability. Rewrite the same number to gather in any eligible shop. So you can rewrite in the same one. I'll let it be silly because that's already done. Or you could come over here and write a 4 in that one to gather in that if it wasn't already gathered. Even so, you can just put it in there. The way you get stars in this one is outlining both resource circles. You would get the star. Or if you gathered 3 times in the same shop, you get stars. So that is how you do Flamecraft. Legacy of You. Use a number to fill any box on the river and gain the resource. The 2 is a pre-filled sum. At round end, so that's going to be after all 9 rolls. At round end, score 1 star for each column where the sum is greater than each of the sums to the left. In columns where only one number is filled, that number is the sum. Empty columns are ignored. So if we have, say, a 4 and a 2, and then we have a 6 and a 1, and then just a 3, and we'll say 2. So at the end of the round, we're going to score 1 for each column where the sum is greater than each of the sums to the left. So this is 2. We're going to look to the left. We ignore this column. It is not greater than that. We're going to look at the 3. It's greater than that. It's greater than that. So that would be a star. We're going to look here. This is 6. It's greater. So a star. 7. Greater, greater. So we have a star. So that is Legacy of You. Meadow. Write a number between 1 and 4 on a fence post. Then cross off a symbol that many spaces away and mark a corresponding card in the meadow bottom to top without skipping. Use the number 5 or 6 to mark a discovery. Gain the card benefits when marking. So, using a 4 as an example, I'm going to go, we'll say this. We're going to write a 4 here. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Cross that off, which is this one. Cross that off. That gives us a star. Had I done a bug, I wouldn't have been able to mark anything because I would have had to skip stuff. But next time I do a bug, I can get that one. 5 or 6, you're just going to cross off and get those resources. You're going to get your stars when you accomplish the certain meadow or when you get that discovery card. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that is Meadow. Planet Unknown. Either assign a unique number to a shape, the sum of the paired numbers may not exceed 7, and gain the resource, then draw the shape, or draw a shape using its assigned number. 1 is pre-filled, shapes can rotate, flip, gain resources for completed columns. What you're going to do on this one is, so they already have pre-filled 1. You have these 5 other boxes. So using 4, I can put 4 in one of these boxes. The sum cannot be more than 7, so it does kind of dictate how you might want to do things. Because I can only put 2 in one of these boxes. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll say I put my 4 right here. I would then gain the resource, and now I would draw this shape on the board. So maybe I'll go just like that. Drawing that shape thusly. There we go. Now, say the next turn I roll a 1. 1 is already there. If I choose to activate this, I am instead going to draw this shape. So let's go ahead and draw that right there, like so. Now you do not get these stars. These stars are for this way. The middle 3 give you those resources. So I would have to complete all the way across here to get the star. But that is how you get the stars here, by filling in the rows. That is Planet Unknown. Poker. Either write a number on a matching card in the flop and gain the resource, or deal. Use a rolled number to note both dice as rolled to create a hand, or play. Use any number to outline an unplayed hand, combine it with the existing flop to gain any matching benefit. So, according to the rules compendium, you can actually write any number in the flop. However, if it matches the thing on the bottom, that's when you get the resource. So I could put a 4 here, I just would not get the pump, or it would be greater than or equal to 1. So really is only an issue when you get down this far. So, but yes, you can write any number in there, and then you get the resource if it matches the bottom. The other option you can do is, if I had rolled a 3 and a 5, I can use one of the rolled numbers, and it has to be a rolled, it cannot be a modified or created. You're going to use it and then write a hand. So in this instance, my hand would be a 3 and a 5. So if I use the 3, the 5 would be available for other realms. Then another option is to play, is I can use any number, doesn't matter what, to outline an existing hand and combine it with any cards from the flop to make a poker hand. All these poker hands are listed in the rules compendium if you're unsure what they are. You do not adjust the flop at all. The flop will still be there for the future hands. And then based on what hand you make is where you will get your stars. That is poker. Rock, paper, scissors. Draw the icon for the used number in any slot on the left and gain the benefit. Then draw the icon of the other rolled die in any slot on the right. That die remains available. So, if I had the 3 and the 5, I would trigger the 3, which would be a circle. I can put it in anywhere, so we'll put a circle right here. And then the 5 is a rock, so we'll choose somewhere over here. We'll go the rock here. In this instance, you can use a created number to trigger it initially, and in that instance, you would just choose either rolled die. At the end, you are going to see how many different matches you've won by the left side, which is your hand. You're going to look, and if you won, you can just do a little tally mark, and then how many stars you get is for how many you won. If you won 1, you get 1 star. 3 is 2, 5 is 3, 7 is 4, 8 is 5, and if you won all 9, you get 6 stars. So that is rock, paper, scissors. Spaceshipped. Write a number in the top box of the current set, then also bring down the previous numbers via arrows and gain benefits based on the sum of the current set. So, in this instance, we'll use my, say, 3. So if I activate with a 3, I'm going to write a 3 up here. And now this is my current set. But the 3 is going to come here. The 1's going to come here. I'm going to add up these numbers. 4, 5. So this is 8. I'm going to look down here. And with an 8, I would get a pumpkin. You do not circle it. I was just using that to highlight. But you're going to add up your current set and get the benefit. You want an 11, 12, or 13 in order to get your stars. And that is it. So if I did a 5 this next time, my 5 would be here. I would bring down my 5 and my 3, and I have 9, which is still there. But now I'm starting off at an 8, so I basically only need a 3 to 5 to get stars. That is Spaceshipped. The Guild of Merchant Explorers. Use a number to mark hexes adjacent to the middle city, or to already marked hexes. You may rotate the patterns and gain the benefits. Star hexes match all colors. If they are shown as adjoined, they need to be adjacent, such as that doesn't. So for instance, this symbol right here means they need to be adjacent. These do not. So if we start at this main city, and if I had a 5, I have 2 options on the 5, 6, and the 3, 4. So the 5 is, I can do 3 adjacent ones, starting with a C, or I can do 1 of each, and they don't have to be adjacent. So if I did, say, this one right here, I could go 1, 2, 3, and get that coin. I also could go 1, 2, 3. They are adjacent. The other option was 1 of each color. So in that instance, I could have just went dink, dink, and dink, just not 1 of the C. 1 and 2 is a hex of your choice, just not a C. 3 and 4 is either 2 adjacent of any type or 2C anywhere. So in that instance, I could have done 1 here and 1 down here because it's adjacent to there. You're going to get stars by filling in the hexes that have stars. The Guild of Merchant Explorers. Tidal Blades. Mark a number on a monster and gain the benefit. 6 counts as any number. Little trophy lets you mark 1 step to progress on the champion track. When all numbers on a monster are marked, gain the kill bonus. So, with a number, you can choose which one. We'll say, let's mark this one. I would get a coin. That would be a heart. Once I do that one, that would move us 2. And the kill bonus is another 2, which gives us that star. So that is how you get the stars, doing the kill bonuses and such, and moving this track up. Quick and simple, Tidal Blades. Wonderland's War. Write a number in any battleground circle space and gain the resource. At the end of a battle turn, which are turns 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9, fill the sum of the rolled dice, check the battle outcome, and score stars. Immediately score stars from 1 battles. To win a battle, the sum of the numbers written, empties are 0, must be greater than or equal to the sum of the rolled numbers of that turn. So, for instance, we roll our dice. We have a 4 and 1. So let's say I put a 4 in here, and we'll put a 3 in here in a future turn. Then, if we're in turn 4, we roll the dice, and we have this. So at the end of that turn, 2 plus 3 is 5. So we look, 4 and 3 is 7. 7 is greater than or equal to 5. So we get a star. You can go back and fill in circles of past battles to get the resource. However, the battle outcome does not change. The battle is set once the turn happens. So that is Wonderland's War. Hope you enjoyed this. Look out for them as I do the rest of all of the Rolling Realms. There are over 60 of them. A good way to be alerted to that is if you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell down below. You'll be alerted as the videos come out. Also, comment. Let me know which one of these realms you are interested in playing the most. Alrighty, so until next time, roll out.